panic. There is panic in DC. There is panic that is raging through the Uniparty, through the globalist and the far left extremists. Why? Well, because the people see what Fani Willis, what Biden's administration, what Jack Smith are doing, how they are using and abusing their seats of power to go against Trump, the man that the American people want as president, and how they are misusing millions of dollars and taxpayer money instead of building better roads, better bridges, rebuilding our kids' school systems. What are they doing? They're writing themselves big fat paychecks. Let's take a look at this together. Fulton County resident tears into Fani Willis over her gross management of taxpayer funds. And we're going to watch this video together, ladies and gentlemen. Now, remember, this is a regular, resident of Fulton County. He's angry.
Good morning, Commissioners. Derek Blasingame. It is a pleasure and an honor to address you all today. Some of you all have made the comment this morning on my way in that he's done, he's through, it's over. Well, I want to let you know that Derek Blasingame, I'm done with Fulton County fumbling our elections. I'm done with the gross mismanagement.
So he just said, I'm done with Fulton County fumbling our elections. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a black resident. An African-American young man is standing there and calling them out. So just know that millions, tens of millions of people in this country feel just like you and I. Our system has failed us.
Of our taxpayer dollars by the Fulton County Democrats on this body. I'm disgusted at the information that is coming out of the...
Another just one quick thing I want to point out. We're going to watch the rest of the video. A black man just called out the Democrat Party for their misuse of money. The narrative that they have been building, it's done. They're worried. They know their time of corruption is at the tail end of the tail end.
District Attorney's Office as a taxpayer, I am done with most of your silence at the DA's apparent love affair with the special prosecutor and gross mismanagement of taxpayers' dollars to pursue what appears to be a frivolous lawsuit based off of partisan politics. Apparently, guys like me need to court Fulton County female executives if we want a free ride at all paid expense.
Woo!
Apparently, we need to pursue Natalie Hall and Fani Willis, or maybe the executives in other departments, if we want a full ride and full pay. The DA appears to be trying to protect past elections, but upon information and belief, she's trying to interfere with future elections by trying to convict a candidate before the general election. I'm requesting a financial audit to be done by the county auditor of the district attorney's office immediately. There is no way that you get more money when you're spending money, allegedly, for unnecessary and frivolous purposes. Also, these judges need to hire a lobbyist instead of grandstanding this board with these mediocre public relations stunts. Magistrate Court still needs a systemic boost and an IT transformation that's been achieved by the Superior Court clerk. It needs to be pulled together.
15 seconds.
Thank you. Finally, I'm urging you to appoint Julie Adams to the Board of Registration and Elections without delay. And we need somebody that's transparent, that's open, and that can be open-minded to all concerns and can address the people's needs. I'm also want that audit of the DA's office immediately.
Ladies and gentlemen, so when you see Biden, after Trump won Iowa in a historic landslide, after Trump won New Hampshire in a landslide double-digit win, double-digit win after a bunch of Democrats and independents voted in the Republican primary just to diminish Trump's victory, he still got double-digit victory over the machine-backed Nikki Haley. Then Biden goes out and he's screaming, those extremists! Raw! Now we know why. Their narrative is broken. Their narrative is done. Ladies and gentlemen, if we go back 10 years, just a decade ago, this was hardly ever seen, and it was far in between people standing up and calling out their local officials, their DAs, their supervisors, their counties, their states, the federal government. But people are done. We see right through the BS. We see what they're doing. See, I made a video on this yesterday. What did we witness in New Hampshire? What did we see in Iowa, in New Hampshire, and we're still seeing in front of our eyes? The system does not care about the people. It's obvious looking at the polls. It's obvious looking at the results of Iowa and New Hampshire, Nevada and Florida primary elections. The conservative movement, the Republican movement in this country wants Donald J. Trump to be our next president. We want him to run as the nominee of the Republican Party. But does the establishment care? No. Because if they truly cared about you and I, like they say they do, Nikki Haley would have dropped out already, like DeSantis, like Vivek, and everybody else did, and back, and she would back Trump, just like DeSantis and Vivek have done. But no, Nikki Haley doesn't care that she got third place and only 18% of the votes in Iowa and Trump got 51. She doesn't care that she only got 43% and Trump got 55% of the vote in New Hampshire. They don't care what we, the people, want, what we, the voters, want. But this is the first time in 100 years that they have overplayed their card. They have overpromised and underdelivered. They talked too much, did too little, and the people have seen it. I think, and I know it's, still some sorrow and maybe some heartache, but I believe 2020 had to happen the way it did. It had to happen the way it did. Because they did it hoping for a great reset. What they did was they overplayed their card way too obviously. And they gave us the Great Awakening. They overplayed their card with Biden. They could have put anybody else in there. They put in Biden. And now you see him, he can't put a sentence together even if his own life depended on it. But they will go out and defend him and say, oh yeah, he's just old. But when Trump makes a small mistake, oh my goodness, it's headlines for a month. They used to attack Trump's kids with no evidence. We've got tons of evidence on Hunter. Oh, poor little crackhead baby. He's fighting his demons. What about the underage girls, the preteens on his laptop? What does addiction and being disgusting have anything to do with each other? There's a lot of people who are sadly addicted to a substance, but they're not perverted towards children. And then there are a lot of people who don't use any substance, who don't even drink. But up here, it's all bad. The Biden family is both combined. Crooks, sickos, and crackheads. Ladies and gentlemen, I know I've said this many times in this video, but I'm going to say it one more time. They've overplayed their hand. Don't be fooled by the media. The media will not show you the video that I just played for you. And you think it's only happening in Fulton County? No. I know people who have big TikTok accounts and they don't speak pro-Trump or pro-Biden, but they're pro-Trump. They just factually, they're like, I don't gotta talk about Trump. I can destroy Biden and his own policies without mentioning Trump, and that's what they do. And I know several people who have now been offered $50,000 or more to make a pro-Biden TikTok. If the DNC is having to hire these so-called influencer kids on TikTok and pay them $50K, maybe even more, per TikTok to say something good about Jojo Potato, it's all bad. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. Check out the links down below for the sponsor of today's video, and that is Mike Lindell with his companies My Store and My Pillow. Go to My Store or MyPillow.com. Use promo code ANN at checkout. Get a huge discount. God bless you. I'll see you on the next one.